feel like if you're going to be asked out on a coffee date, just don't go. Like, don't try to convince a man that you're worth a dinner. Yeah. That's what I think. If a guy approached you and said, hey, do you want to take a walk in the park or go to coffee? That's his right. If that's what he wants, that's what he wants. I'm sure there is a woman out there willing and wants to. I just feel like, now, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I personally would never try to convince a man that I'm worth a dinner. I would just be like, okay, God bless you. I'm not for you.
Yeah. Okay, you are wrong, honey. I wish I could get some of these women to come on the show. They won't because they are terrified of me, right? In fact, I go on other shows sometimes and it's booked. The panel is booked and then they cancel because they know I'm going to be there. It's fantastic, actually. And then I go and they're not there and I'm like, oh, what happened? Somebody just take a nap instead. Okay. So, honey, you're wrong. First of all, this implication that a man is asking you to coffee or a walk because he doesn't want to spend money on a dinner for you is also not always right. Sometimes a guy wants to just talk. He doesn't want the distraction. He wants to get to know you and he wants to know you're there for him. He wants to know that that fancy dinner may come or it may not come, but you're really interested in him. And if you're really interested in him, why do you need the fancy dinner on date one? Why? Now, if it's 10 dates in and you for some reason it's just walk and walk, you never goes to nothing, okay, then we can have that conversation. Like, is this, is there something else going on? Can we bond in another way, right? Just boredom might set in. But initially, that guy wants to know you're there for the right reasons. So he doesn't want to spend his money on an ingrate A. And it's not even about the money to some of them. They'll say, listen, I'll drop cash. I don't care, but I want to know she's there. And this is a way to find out, right? If I take her on the fancy dinner on date one, is she there for the dinner? Is she there to use me and then go to the after party with why is she there, right? And they got tired. You know why? Because they got used over and over and over again. So initially they were just dropping the money on the dinner and then 5 dinners in with different women. They're like, why does this keep happening to me? They're using me for the dinner and they're not really interested in getting to know me. They don't care. They disappear. They're disrespectful. They're making videos about me. So they're done. Ladies, you ruined it. You posted, you could see hundreds of videos all over TikTok of women saying, I'm just using him for the dinner. I'm just using him. They're saying it. They're so freaking dumb that they put it out there and advertised it. So guys they don't want to be used. They don't want to be abused. They do want to get to know you, but they want to make sure that you are the right kind of woman moving forward. And that's how and it works every time. And listen, honey, if you don't want to go, somebody else will, right? Somebody else will.